Hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous. I'm doing well and I'm here to do another What You Say Half an Hour for you guys. The first thing that I want to tell you guys to do is go ahead and like this video. I really appreciate it. Please be sure to comment. I love reading the comments, and the first thing I want to hit on is Chris Brown. Talk about he wants to retire. You're too young to retire, okay? I know you got a lot of money, you stack it up, people getting on your nerves, you lashing out on Twitter, all this stuff. Boy, go eat a Spam sandwich and calm down. The song you have out now with Aaliyah is real cute. I can't wait for your new album. I love Chris Brown's music. I really do. As far as what he does, I could care less. We don't sleep together, so it's not my problem. With Christopher, I think he just needs to let go of all social media and just focus on what he's doing, because retiring right now, you can't do that, sir. No thank you. Stay out of trouble. That's my advice to you, Mr. Christopher Brown. Please stay out of trouble, and you'll be fine, okay? You'll be all right. I was looking on World Star Hip Hop like I normally do, and Preachers of LA is coming to the Oxygen channel. Now, there's some preachers, prominent ministers that are gonna be on this show. Noel Jones, who else? Clarence McClendon, Deidre Haddon, and 3 other young men folk and some old ones that I don't know about. When I first heard about it, I was like, God, I don't want to see this. Some people were actually signing petitions so this would not go up because they do not want to see Christianity put out this way. But my thing is, what is done in the dark is gonna come to the light. These pastors and ministers, bishops, they're human too. The thing with Deidre Haddon, I'm a fan of his music, so I keep up with him. He divorced his wife. Her name was Demita Haddon. They were together for about 12 or 15 years, can't remember. They divorced, and come to find out, he was saying how Demita was with Isaac Carree. And if you guys don't know who Isaac Carree is, he's a gospel artist as well. He used to sing with Kirk Franklin and John P. Key. His song Clean This House is out. He did In the Middle, but his new album just came out. He is married, and he said, no, that is not true. All the while, Deidre Haddon, he has a baby with his girlfriend, okay? And he's still a minister. All this is going on, and on the show, she's saying how she wants to get married. All of them are saying how P. Diddy and Jay-Z and all of them can have cars and nice houses and stuff. And even though they are of the cloth, they should have the same things. So I'm like, okay, this is a mess. Clarence McClendon, I think he divorced his wife because he said God showed him another wife in the church, and now they're divorced. It's just a mess. Noel Jones, I don't know his whole story, but it's said that I think that's his wife that's in that little trailer. He said, you know, you love me and all this stuff, and she's like, maybe I don't love you like you think I love you. And I was like, woo! So it's just gonna be a lot. It's a lot going on, and I say all of that to say is, even though ministers, they are seen as being perfect and they can do no wrong and they have to do this, this, and this. I mean, hey, at the end of the day, you're human. Do I like that they are putting ministers in that reality TV spectrum? Yes and no. No, because I don't like it because they're showing and glorifying all of this mess. And at the same time, yes, I do, because it shows that everybody is human and they have mistakes. Just like with the sisterhood. I mean, it wasn't like, hallelujah, all the time. I mean, they were bickering. They were going back and forth. I mean, they were going through troubles in their marriages. They were hitting on sex, different issues. So it's different, but I have to see how it works out. I really do. Reality TV now, that's all that's on TV. Just looking at the trailer, I was turned off. Divas LA episode 3. The new one comes on tomorrow, but I did want to hit on the show. Kelly Price has amnesia and forgot that she need to be in rehearsals for this Not Your Mama monologues. With Kelly Price missing rehearsal, it's just like when you were in school and you missed a day. The teacher kept going and you had to make up your work, okay? You just got an absence slip and you had to fill out everything. Kelly, that's what she need to be doing. You didn't have anybody set in place to direct or produce or anything. You don't have anybody helping you out. Girl, that looked messy on your part, because I'm sitting here like, Shantae was like, well, we have somebody coming in to help, and Kelly's like, I just want to tell you right now, I'm not happy about that. Girl, you should have had everybody in place. Even if you were off singing in La La Land, you need to have everything together. Kelly, girl, no. I like Dawn in the first couple of episodes, but this one, I just wanted to slap her, okay? Dawn, you need to speak up and hush at the same time. Speak up meaning, if you have a problem, if you want to say something, don't just do it when Kelly does it, all right? We don't have time. At the same time, you need to hush because you saying everything in your confessional and ain't saying nothing in person. Get your life. I don't like people like that. I hate saying I hate people, but I hate people like that say stuff in the back room, but when it's time to say everything to everybody else, you sitting there like, nah. Lil Mo So she wants her daughters with her in LA, but she has to go back and forth with her baby daddy. So she goes to see an attorney. She is a fool, telling the attorney, you know, go ahead and invoice me. I know you about to say that, but I'm glad that she's settling everything and getting everything right. And I don't see what the problem is with her daughters staying in Maryland or wherever they are to finish out the school year. I really think it's best if the kids are used to something to keep them in that environment until the next school year. I mean, just taking them out just because you want them there. Don't do that. Shantae, Lord bless her heart. I love Shantae. I mean, she speaks up. She says exactly what's on her mind, but she does it in a nice, classy way. Shantae's like, I want my check, okay? So I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I mean, I'll do a one-woman show. I'll whistle if I need to. I'm getting my check. I was like, yes, Shantae, you got you some healthy balls from somewhere. I don't know where, but you got them. It's time for them to rehearse. Everybody's sitting in there. Fred, he's going through everything. Here comes Kelly and Dawn just strolling in, late for church. And they come in and they're doing the warm-up stuff. And he's like, well, first thing, we're gonna do this, and this is how we warm up. And Kelly's like, nigga, who is you? And he's like, well, I'm directing. And she was like, oh, no, you're not. And she goes and tells all the ladies, Fred excused himself. He was like, I'm getting a little testy. I got to go. So Kelly tells everybody, you know what? I think Baby Boy, who produced the Hood Classics, should produce this. And everybody was like, I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't all of that. I mean, no, I don't want that. And I didn't even want that. When Kelly said that, my mouth dropped. I was like, you really wanted Baby Boy, who produced the Dreamgirls Hood Classical Musical, to do this? No, ma'am, Sam, we don't have time. I really don't. You are out of your mind, Kelly. Out of your mind. So everybody's telling her what they think. And I was stunned that Lil Mo didn't say nothing. She was just sitting there like, But Shantae was like, oh, hell no. Claudette was trying to get clarity. Dawn, she was trying to say everything at one time and how she wasn't, girl, hush. We don't have time for you either. And Michelle, she was just like in her own little world because she doesn't mind. It was just a lot. And then all of a sudden, Kelly, she like, well, deuce, honey, I'm booked. I ain't got time. I can do whatever I want. And I did this. Me. I did this for you. No, it's a mess. I mean, they all had to come together. Without all of them, Kelly Price wouldn't be able to do the Not Your Mama monologues. And personally, I didn't think it was that hot anyway. They can come up with another idea. Boom. But for Kelly to storm out like that with the three-piece burgundy suit and the headphones to match, I was like, no, girl, we don't have time. So that was the episode. It's getting messy, all right? And I just wish they would speak up and say it. But it is the third episode, so I can only imagine what the rest of this is gonna be. Want to hit on some new music that's coming out. I've listened to Robin Thicke's Blurred Lines. I love it. I mean, I listen to it over and over and over again. It's just a good summertime album. I really like it. Tamar, her album comes out September the 3rd. It's called Love and War. It's available for pre-order. And big shout outs to K. Michelle. She's #1 with her Rebellious Soul album. It comes out August 13th. I can't wait to hear it. I like K. Michelle. I do. And I love this new song, VSOP. Very special. I love that song. I do. I mean, she be thrusted and given on this song. But I like it. Speaking of K. Michelle, let's just go ahead and get right into the reunion part 1 of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Mess. This was actually a bore to me. I'm just gonna tell you guys, this reunion was like, I can take numerous pee breaks through this one. It's a reunion show band. Good night. I was not ready. I felt like I was watching the Arsenio Hall show. Mona, she better work, but I just wanted Mona in a dress or something. I did. I mean, heels, you better knock it out, Mona. You better do that, Mona Scott Young. Do it. Makeup, I mean, Mona has come a long way. You better do that, Ma. That's all I gotta say. Of course, let's go down each one. Shay is on the couch. For what I don't know, in pure white. Her and Scrappy must have just matched. They must have just boing. And he was like, you wear that white, you feel me? And she was like, yeah, daddy. So Shay was on the couch. For what I don't know, she only had about 3 sentences. That's it. Arian, come on, Teeth with the purple lipstick. Come on, Arian. Let's go. Do that. I mean, when they said an Arian, she was like, yes. I said, yes, girl, do that. Jocelyn, a mess. A mess. She's the whole show. So, of course, she was on the couch. Kate Michelle, that's another one. Come on, Teeth. Do that. Wasn't feeling the wig, but hey, it wasn't on my head. I will say, Carly Red, she looked cute. I loved her makeup. I loved the whole whatever she had going on. And she was ready to smile. But you could tell she was, I don't know if she was smiling too long. And you know when you smile too long and your mouth starts shaking, she was like, oh Lord, Tracy. She had the whole 8 bundles of weave on her head. Like it looked like her head was like... Erica, you better do that, Ma. You better work that blue. And I love those shoes she had on. I loved it. She was accessorized down. Little curly activator Rapunzel tail. Do that, Erica. Do it. You have the main couch and then you have another couch on the bottom with the rest of the audience. Benzino, he looked tired in the little crushed velvet suit jacket. I didn't like it. Stevie, of course, he had on the vest hoodie. Okay. Oh, baby Drew, what did he have on? He looked like a little boy with his little shag haircut. I do not like that shag haircut. Ew. Rashida, they had her down below because she was preggers, and if somebody started swinging, they were not gonna be held liable that night. Kirk looking like Mr. Clean Up. I was not. Kirk looks like, you know, the Raisinette box. Correct, put it together. And last but not least, Scrappy, I mean in pure white, even the white glasses, and his teeth were whiter than his suit. I was like, yes, you feel me? You dig that? Do that. Mimi was sitting like a mannequin. I wanted to get to Mimi first because that's who they talked about. And of course, Mona opens it up. So you got your breasts done? And she was like, yes, I got my titties done. But she was sitting just like this. I was like, Mimi, get your life. They asked Jocelyn one question and it popped off. She was like, cause she trying to be like Jocelyn Hernandez, baby. You can't be like Jocelyn. And here comes Mimi. I don't want to be like you, you whack bitch. I was like, damn. Like, Mimi goes from 0 to 92. I just picked 92 because it's a random number. She goes from 0 to 92 in like 0.3 seconds. I mean, boom. Pow! Mimi calls her a slut monkey. Jocelyn said, well, I'm a slut monkey for your baby daddy and you hate it. And then 8,000 security guards rise up. I don't even know what that fight was going to be about. I mean, she took off her shoes. She had to put the shoes back on. Mona was like, everybody stop. And then the security comes back. It was just like, it was pointless. It was a pointless 5 minutes of my life. K. Michelle and Mimi aren't cool. I see. I mean, there was a lot of eye rolling, pearl clutching. I was like, what happened to y'all? I don't know. I think it was them flowers, dog. Somebody bitch slap you with some flowers, you'd be upset too. Shay versus Erica again. Why was Shay on the couch though? I do agree with Erica. She ain't on the credits. I don't get it. She ain't on the intro. Okay. But every time Erica gets hyped, doesn't look like she about to cry though. You ever see people like that? They like, I'm the realest bitch up in here. That's how... That's how Erica looks, but Shay, she give it to you raw, like in raw form. She's like, jump, bitch, jump. I was like, whoa. I mean, the hostility, I can't. Jocelyn versus Carly, back and forth. Carly, your comebacks, baby girl, weren't good at all. Maybe you weren't speaking in your individual mic. Okay, Michelle and Rashida are now cordial, which is nice. Mimi is still mad about what? I don't know. Why is Tracy acting like she never saw the show? You know, she's on the couch, and every time they're showing playback, she's like, why is she acting like she ain't never seen it? You were there for half of that stuff. Did you not watch with everybody else? I know you got the tape before the tape was shown on national TV. I'm just saying. Mimi, Stevie, and Jocelyn on the couch together. Jocelyn was saying how she wants to change Stevie, and Stevie ain't never had no mom. So I'm trying to be his mama and he's my daddy, okay? That's how we do. And Mimi was like, baby girl, I'm not giving him no more lettuce, all right? And she probably did the night before, I don't know. And he's sitting there like, I asked you for lettuce, not head. Get your life. I couldn't hear anything between Jocelyn and Mimi because they were hollering. She's crying again because of her situation with her family. And of course Mimi, she's like, I understand, same thing happened to me, but he's trying to manipulate you, baby girl. And here was the straw that broke the camel's back for me when Jocelyn said, I know he's manipulating me, but I was like, what? You know that he's manipulating you, but at the same time you're fine with it. Girl, bye. So Mona asked, are you guys engaged? Is this the woman you want to spend the rest of your life with? And he was like, I'm rocking my ring. I like Spam sandwiches. So they didn't get down to anything. Scrappy, Mama D and her headband, Erica and Filet Mignon, they're all on the couch talking about their crazy love triangle saga. I I loved Erica's nails. Of course, she was upset about the whole thing that went down. They've been through a lot, womp, womp, womp. And next week, I mean, it goes from sugar to shit in 5 minutes. I mean, they were like, you know, you never know, you dig that. But next week, they're arguing back and forth. So, I don't know. Editing. Tracy and Drew, they're sitting on the couch. And the way Tracy smiles is just too much for me. She's like, Drew, I should slap you in the face right now with these microwavable popcorn bitches, these popcorn hoes. And she's talking very loud. I had to calm myself down because she's like, you pop off with these microwavable hoes, these microwavable bitches. And here's Mona. She's like, sit down. Sit your ass down. She said, I had $25,000. Who wouldn't open up them? I was like, ma'am, I mean, I'm even getting a little elevated and I don't talk that loud on a normal basis. Calm your nerves, baby. And what did he have on again? I can't. Converse, different colored socks, and your son's suit for church. Too much. Of course it is obvious that they still want to get back together, but for TV purposes to be on the show, they had to do something crazy. Next up is Kirk Frost and Rashida Beta. Kirk, oh my God, and his highlighter yellow with the blue, and it was too much. But we talk about them next week, and it's supposed to be better on part 2. Like I said, part 1 was kind of a bore for me. Down below in the comment section, let me know what you thought about these different topics that I hit on. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless. Bye.